say that there are two things that we can't avoid in our lives. One of them is taxes and the other is death. We are born, we don't know what happened before that. We know that for a couple of years in the beginning of our life we can't remember much, and then we go on, and some point later on in the future we're actually going to leave this physical form. So the way I understand death is there are two things. There's the conscious energy that gives life to the physical form, not just life to the, of course we breathe and we eat and we get water and stuff. That gives us the physical elements to sustain the body. But the life energy comes from a subtle source, which is called the soul, or the spiritual being, the essence. So many words are used in different languages. Now that energy, when it's in the body, gives life to the body. When that energy leaves the body dies. The problem is that we're afraid of death, but in fact it's not really afraid of leaving the body, because we are the spiritual being. We came here, we are spiritual beings passing through a human experience, and not human beings looking for a spiritual one. So if I understand that my real nature is spiritual, that my presence here is giving life to the body, not just life to the body, but life to the things that I do through it, life to my activities, life to the network of connections and relationships that I form. But if I go back to the essence, it's the same essence that's giving life to the body, and it's the same essence that's giving life to my thinking, to my speaking, to my deciding, to the ideas and everything like that. So if I have that sense of self, and I look at the body from that perspective, then I know that if something happens to the body, it's like happening to the car, it's the vehicle. It doesn't necessarily happen to the driver. The driver is different from the car. What we call death is the driver leaving the car. And so we should try to understand that. And in fact, it's not that we're afraid of death in itself. We suspect that we're actually spiritual beings. But what the fear is the fear that the ego is going to stop. So, I'm afraid that my limited ego, I am so-and-so, I did this and I did that. Yes, that will stop. But the life energy continues. So I have to associate with what continues and not with what stops.